2025 Donruss Football 2 Hobby Box. Pick your team. Break number 4976, September 26th. Thank you all for joining this one. We're going to get that we're live on the main. Before we get into it, teams will get pinned up in the comments below. All cards will ship. Everything, for the most part, cased up on the spot. See if we can find a downtown to close out this week's breaks. We got 2 more breaks on the board. Origins is going to be running after this, and there is a 2-boxer of Panini 1 with a couple teams left. That's going to be the final break tonight. You guys are in those 2. Well, hopefully we got a downtown or short print coming up in Donruss. Tagging still not great. I don't know when that's going to get fixed or if it's going to get fixed. Some of you guys, it just doesn't allow me to tag. 1 week it will let me tag you guys, another week it won't, so I don't know what's going on with that. So hopefully it gets fixed soon so that we can get you notified. But if we don't tag you, or if you don't get a notification and we do tag you, you could always just check the posts for results or look for start times. We'll be live on those start times, so it's another method. If you miss breaks and you can't find them in the Facebook group, YouTube is a great way to watch playbacks. Let's get into it. Good luck. Pack number 1. Ollie Gordon, Luke Kuechly. How about a downtown to start for Dallas Cowboys? Right off the rip, Christopher D. from the Monster. Getting it done on the CeeDee Lamb. That was quick. Texans? I don't believe so. I don't think so this year, but you might be live for other short prints. I don't know about downtown. Wow, Christopher off to a great start. Also got that the freebie in the monster filler, so that was a killer monster filler for Christopher. Got the blaster and a downtown already. Very nice. CeeDee Lamb for the boys. Doesn't mean we can't pull another. See? We got Rome on the Dominators. Throwback of Hunter. Brett Favre inducted a base. Usually that's how it works. Once you get the first one, start popping up. Base Hollywood Pat Bryant. Peyton on the Gridiron Kings. Champions here, Nolan Smith. Downtown Falcons, Broncos, Texans, Vikings, Jets, Steelers, 49ers, Bucks. We got TJ Watt to 199 Steelers, Woolings, and here is our auto Malachi Starks. I believe that's Ravens. Starks in Baltimore, Jordan Smith, NA. Continues the auto streak. Malachi Starks, Golden Tape. Elite Series Elick, Brett Favre on the Bomb Squad base. Memorabilia Live. Base Rome, Jack Beck for the Raiders. We have the rookies of RJ Harvey for Denver. J-Love on the instant. Broncos going to Jared W. But some of those teams might have some other short prints, but downtowns, those are the teams in the chat from Speed. Campbell, Will Johnson, press proof. St. Brown, Dominators. We got Garrett Wilson. Definitely doesn't help that Panini doesn't put out checklists anymore, it feels like. Ramondre Press Proof Kyle Williams base. We got Dylan Gabriel on the rookies. Champ is here. Saquon might be numbered. Nope, not numbered. Trey Amos, TJ Watt Elite Series, or Jack Beck on the throwback. Bomb squad will be of Will Howard for the Steelers. As I mentioned, we were going through a case and loose boxes for the first couple Donruss breaks. We did not see it downtown. No name for the Commanders is going to be of Debo. Matthew Golden on the base. Got Josh Allen, action all pros for the Bills. Jim Hart, base. We did that 6-boxer. That was the final 6 boxes of that case with no case hit in general. Also from the loose, this is part of the loose. We had no case hit in general, so we knew that we were due for a case hit in the final 6 of that case, and we're kind of mix and matching, throwing them in together. One, so like a break could have had two downtowns or whatever. But this is for the loose, and the loose provided a downtown. So we'll go out of a new case on the next one. Luther Burden, we got Lamar. Here's our patch. So it did round out. It's going to be Randy White, Dallas, 425. Cowboys starting strong. Christopher Dahl, base. Abdul Carter on the Elite Series, Giants, road to the Super Bowl, Stafford, base. So everything will remain live. Since it wasn't a full case on the loose, I didn't want to say there's no downtowns hit yet, because we don't know if we are from the same case or why. It was just loose. Well, Howard retro. Got McCord for the Eagles. Champ is here of Trotter Jr. Scatterboot. Aqueous test should be right here. Gano. Michael Williams, Elite Series, DK Metcalf on the bomb squad and base. Marion Shadur retro for the Browns. We got Higgins for the Texans. Sweat base. Terry Bradshaw, Walker. Caleb on the Gridiron Kings, a Mecha Bomb Squad. Edward Carr, Terry Kill to 500, Demetrius Knight Jr. We also have Makuba, nice one for the Eagles to 50. Makuba 21 of 50 on the Purple Optic Preview. Solid one for Matt. Makuba. I had a Elite Series. That's Caleb. Cheetah to 500. 3 to go, box 1. Press proof, AJ Brown, Grants. The rookies, Luther Burden, Devontae Adams on the bomb squad. 2 to go. RJ Harvey base. A Mecca, the rookies for Tampa. Throwback of Loveland. And Rome. Last pack's coming up. Good luck. Closing with Press Proof Collins. Action All Pros Aubrey, Warfield, and then base. That's going to do it for box 1. Box 2 is coming up. See if we can find another case hit. Close out the honors for this week. It's a pretty strong finish from this product. Definitely some decent ones. Last couple days. Hopefully a nice hit in this one too. Box number 2, good luck. Jack Sawyer, press proof of Sampson for the Browns. Hunter on the rookies for the Jags. We got Lamar instant base. Yeah, Speed, you went hard in this one, but this was technically a good one to go hard in. Elite Series Shadur. If you would have known there was a downtown, I mean, just got to wait till that it finally connects. Going hard and downtown going your way. We got our final patch right here. Antonio Gibson, Ty Felton. It's going to be Thurman Thomas Bills. Number /49. One color patch. Buffalo Bills will be going to Benjamin Bills. Thurman Thomas. Other hit up there. Lead series of Henderson for the Patriots. Coleman base. Fannin Jr. Dominators Dak. Throwback Campbell. Instant Derrick Henry. Is this Campbell guy pretty good or what? I saw some of his cards sound really high. I didn't know too much about him. Abdul Carter base, the rookie Savion Williams, Bucky. Ooh, this could be nice, guys. Gold optic preview to 10, I believe. We got Joe Horn to 199. Watkins, show us a big rookie. Show us a big rookie. Banks Jr. Saints to 10. Elvin Banks Jr. 8/10. Saints will be for Derrick Lee. Low number. Could have been a banger on a top rookie. Banks. Lead series Malik. And Malik again. Saints with both the numbered cards there. Yeah, J.K., Mason Graham, Dawkins. There's the instant of Saquon base. Final pack. We have one auto left. Tyler Loop. Dominators Dexter Lawrence. McMillan for the Panthers. Stroud and base. Panthers for Eric. Last stack. Should have some ink to cap it. Kyle McCord, Ty Felton, press proof. The rookies, Cam Ward, Titans, Scary Terry. Tennessee for Derrick. Zabel, a no name for the Vikings of Donovan Jackson. J-Love, Gridiron Kings, Instant Shipley. Jackson. No Rose Seahawks. Micah, throwback Starks. That confirms the Ravens on the redemption. Come on. Another no-name, huh? Kuechly, Evan Worry. Lamar on the Action All Pros. Joey Porter. Thought maybe we got another. Kuechly for Carolina's Eric. So Samson, Herbie Dominators, throwback of Genty, instant T and base. Still looking for the auto. Henderson base Patriots. It could be right here. What is this? Oh, we got an Unleashed. All right. Unleashed short print coming up. So 2 boxes. So the loose delivers too, with less boxes than a case. We got the 2 case hits out of those loose. Here we go. Good luck here. I have absolutely no idea who's in this checklist. But it's going to be Jared Verse for the Rams. Rams going to land it. That is Christopher. Wow. Christopher Dahl. And that is the power of the Monster Filler. Monster Filler. Snagging the most spots in it, getting a free blaster, and then landing 2 case hits. These cards are pretty cool. Somebody was saying that they really like these cards. Got like a panther in the back. Jared Verse. Pretty cool. Congrats to Christopher. One hell of a monster filler run. 2 nice boxes, can't complain. 2 case hits. McMillan, we still got the auto. McMillan, retro, Gabriel, Garrett Wilson base. Yeah, I mean, it's tough though. I get it. I get it from the perspective. Sometimes breaks, it'll get to you. Gotta have I always say you gotta have a tough stomach and breaks, especially the way we do it. A lot of breakers like doing only case breaks or multiple boxes, half case, whatever. The way we do it is like essentially imagine instead of buying a hobby box, you're buying packs. We're doing that for cases. Instead of buying a full case, you're doing a couple boxes at a time. But as long as, I mean, I hate to be the messenger of good or bad news, but that's technically what I'm doing here. My job is just to keep it as cheap as possible, where it doesn't destroy the wallet. We got Benford to 199. Gabriel, here's our auto BTJ. Jaguars to 99, Elite Series. Jaguars, Greg Breslin. Here you go, Greg. I don't know if that was a monster filler team or not. I'm assuming it was. People are dogging on BTJ. Lead series of Dart. We got J Love base. Two packs left. Looking for something low number to close it out. But definitely from my side of things, like it's not being, if you know me, I'm not, I'm a very different breaker than a lot of other breakers out there, especially the newer age of breakers, the kind of like frat vibe. Jackson Hawes. We got McMillan to 99. Nice one for Carolina. 80 of 99 Panthers on the die cut. Definitely two good boxes. Let's go to Eric. But I can promise you one thing, a lot of those guys, their pricing, I don't know if they would be able to do the pricing I'm pricing some of these breaks at. It's just not possible. Jackson Dart, Rome, in part because of the overhead. They have a lot of overhead. They got to pay their breakers, pay their shippers, pay. I'm doing it all, and I'm trying to be like, I'm old school. I don't need to make $2,000 on a break like some of these other breakers, if that makes sense. Max Crosby, RG Harvey, Caleb Williams, base will cap it. That'll do it. Nice two boxes. Good way to start the breaks tonight. If you're in Origins, we're going to move to Origins next. Everything's in the recap coming up here. But yeah, on my side, it's different. Like from the customer side and the breaker side, it's very different because we're going to view things differently because I'm on kind of the retailer side of things, and some of the stuff, some of the pricing, some of the, especially I would probably say TikTok's really bad, Whatnot's really bad. I just don't, I try and stay in my lane. I could easily go to those platforms and probably quote unquote make more money, but I just prefer doing my own thing. I don't need to sell my soul to these other places. Skim through it like backyard. If you really look at the pricing, I think there's a platform, I forget what it's called, does a price guide for breaks. If you really look at the pricing, the top guys, the big names, usually are like $2,000, $3,000 more a case, which is crazy. But it's in part due to the overhead and everything. But yeah, man, you gotta be careful out there. Yeah, I mean, there's really good breakers on Facebook. I will say Facebook has a lot of good breakers, but I'm talking about other platforms, especially people on, you could kind of tell with the breaker, honestly, like how they speak, and, if they're trying to convince you to buy and they're live streaming and they're like kind of like a salesman, most likely you're getting ripped off. It's usually the case. Makuba to 50, McMillan to 99, BTJ to 99, Elite Series Verse on the Unleashed, CD Downtown, Dallas. Yeah, definitely. Some of them have, there's good, and if you scale up, you have to increase your prices, obviously, especially if you're on a platform. I always tell people, if I do the same break, if we do the same exact break, the same results, same boxes, these are the boxes that I have. We're going to put these in the break no matter what. We're going to have the same cards. If I did it on Whatnot, I would have to charge 12% more. if it was a PYT. Now everyone's doing auctions nowadays and this and that. But if it was a PYT, which is the whole point of breaks, where you can grab your team, you don't have to, spend to buy the whole box. You don't get all the fluff of the cards you don't want. Pick your team. That is the meaning of breaks, realistically. If we did it, every team would be 12%, 15% more, maybe even higher with the shipping and taxes. So like, that's my point. I don't need to go on there and charge 20% more when I could just do it for 20% less, and everyone could pick their team, and it's just better this way. There's legit no reason everyone should be doing it this way. It's just better for the hobby. Way cheaper. Way better. But, those platforms are definitely good. They give you protection, obviously. I think Whatnot will give you, if you're missing a card, they'll protect you. But if you have a good breaker, they're going to take care of you. So it's all crazy. Wild, wild west out here. Thank you guys for joining Origins. Coming up next, I'll see you guys on the next video.